I'm Jennifer Jacobs, and welcome to the Job 1 Superblock Sample Workout, the program where it's just you and me, one-on-one training, but this time I've invited my podcast for even more motivation. Are you ready, Job 1 crew? Let's get started with our warm-up, stepping back reverse lunge, arms wide open, alternating from side to side. With Job 1, each week I'm bringing you dedicated strength and cardio days. But in this sample, I'm combining them together to give you a taste of what's in store. Last one, hold it and go and find a low squat. Low squat position. Find your lowest squat and take your hands down to the floor for a walkout. Reaching out in front of you, high plank position, hold briefly, walk it back, and stay in that low squat. Today, we're using dumbbells to target your arms, core, and glutes. Walk those hands up. So let's warm up the body from head to toe. Last one, hold that squat and stand up. Lateral squats, feet wider than shoulders, shifting your weight from side to side, straightening one leg at a time. Today, I'm going to show you what 20 minutes can do for you when you train the Job 1 way. Let's pick up the pace. Move those arms in that run-like position for 3, 2, 1. Let's get to work. We have 3 blocks of work, each focused on a muscle group, 3 moves, 2 sets. Then our 4th and final block, well, I'm saving the best for last. We're starting with arms. You're going to need a pair of dumbbells, light to medium. The first movement, targeting the biceps, drag curls, palms face me. You're going to drive the dumbbells up towards your chest and lower down with control. 30 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. It's like you're dragging the dumbbells along the side of your body. Elbows are slightly behind you. Palms are facing me the entire time. Contract the front of your arm. We have 3 days focused on strength, where we're cycling through various muscle groups so that you avoid overtraining. Keep driving tension in the front of your arm. Stay focused. Last couple reps for 3, 2, 1. Next move, kneeling position. We have kickbacks, tricep kickbacks. From a tall kneel position, press the hips back. Drive the dumbbells towards your rib cage. Elbows are bent at 90 degrees. Straighten the arms from shoulder to fist, straight line, and return to start. Here for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Press your hips back, flat back, open up your chest, and try to straighten your arms with each repetition so that you can target the back of your arms. Keep your gaze down at the floor. You're already halfway there. Try to avoid swinging the dumbbells. Hopefully you've selected a weight. By the end of these 30 seconds, you feel that fatigue. For 3, 2, 1, last one. Set the dumbbells down. Our 3rd move is body weight. The move is bear mandos. Find a bear plank position. Shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. Lift the knees off of the floor, a couple of inches. You're lowering your forearms down to the floor, alternating from side to side. Another option, knees out from underneath the hips, commandos. Either way, we have 15 seconds. Bear mandos in 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. Keep those knees a couple inches off of the floor. Engage the core and use the strength at the back of your arms for 3, 2, 1. Time. Second set right ahead of us. Grab those dumbbells. Drag curls. 30 seconds here. Palms face me. Drag those dumbbells up. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Drive those elbows back behind you. Should literally feel like you're dragging the dumbbells along your side. On our strength days, we're not only focused on building strength through our body, but also our minds. You're already halfway there. We're using these 20 minutes not only to prioritize the time, but ourselves. Keep driving. 3, 2, 1. Kneeling kickbacks. Tall kneel position. Press those hips back. Pull those weights. 30 seconds here. Let's kick. Straighten the arms. From the shoulder, elbow to fist. Try not to swing the dumbbells up towards your chest. My podcast form is impeccable. At home, can you feel the back of your arms? You're already halfway. Keep the gaze down at the floor. Shoulder blades pulled back down along your spine. For 3, 2, 1, set the dumbbells down. Bear mandos or commandos, your choice, 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, down, down, up, up. Alternating from side to side. Truly using the strength of your arms to get yourself back up. Over halfway there. 3, 2, 1, go ahead and stand up for me. First block of work complete. Second block, focus on core, standing core. You'll need 1 dumbbell, light to medium. You can always switch it out in the second set. Our first move, new move, X chops. Feet shoulder width distance. Take the dumbbell, one shoulder. As you drive it down, pivot that same side foot, drive the dumbbell towards the opposite hip. Then you alternate from side to side, creating that X-like pattern. We're here for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, chop. Create that X. It's like you're making that X right in front of you. Whether it's a wall, the space, a mirror, I'm looking right back at you. Take it at your pace. Keep your core engaged. Don't lose that pattern, that X. Breathe for me. For 3, 2, 1. Next move, overhead, single knee drive. We're driving the knee up, one side at a time. Secure grip overhead with your dumbbell. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Engage your core. Not all core moves need to be done on the floor for them to be effective. Unique moves to challenge your core in new ways. Try to stay stable on the standing leg. Straighten the standing leg, contract the glute. Keep the dumbbell pressing up over your head securely. For 3, 2, 1, set the dumbbell down out of your way. Third move, body weight, chop and lift. Sink down into a micro squat. Hands come together on the outside of one knee. As you drive up overhead, balls of your feet, drive down on the opposite side. So rise up through the balls of your feet. In 3, 2, 1. Drive down, 15 seconds here. Try to increase the intensity using your obliques. You're already halfway there. Try to rise up through your toes. 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're going into the second set. Make any adjustments with the dumbbells. We have X chops right ahead. Choose your dumbbell. 30 seconds on the clock. X chops in 3, 2, 1. It doesn't have to be fast to be effective. But these 20 minutes we spend here with Job 1, I'm gonna use every second of these 20 minutes to be the most effective use of your time. You're already halfway. Keep the core engaged. Use your core to move the weight. Your hips, pivot that foot. For 3, 2, 1, overhead march. 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1, marching. Take your time here. Lower the heart rate. Make sure you're pressing up over your head. With the Job 1 super block, there's an even greater emphasis on core and glutes. Get ready to go to Glute City. Keep driving. That knee up, parallel to the floor. For 3, 2, 1, set the dumbbell down. Chop and lift, 15 seconds. Are you ready? Let's hit it. Chop and lift. Should be feeling the obliques in this movement. Be sure to drive those fists down on the outside of that knee. For 3, 2, 1, time. Second block complete, third block right ahead of us. And yes, we are going to Glute City. We are focused on the glutes. First move, a straddle squat, medium to heavy dumbbell. You'll need 1 dumbbell. Place it vertically into the floor. Feet are wider than shoulders, toes pointed forward. Hinge at the hip, bend at the knee, grip the dumbbell, drive it away from the floor, and right back down. So you're gonna keep your gaze at the floor, use your glutes. 3, 2, 1, drive up, 30 seconds here. Take your time with this movement. This is a lift, you can lift heavier. The bigger the dumbbell, the less distance you need to move towards the floor. Working not only on range of motion, but strengthening the glutes. So press the hips back, bend at the knees. It's like you're hinging and squatting at the same time. Straddling that dumbbell. For 3, 2, 1, stand feet together, dumbbell in the middle of your chest, alternating lateral lunge with a chop. You're going to step out to one side, sit down into that hip, dumbbell comes on the outside of the knee, back to center, switch sides. Opposite leg is straight. 30 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Chop that dumbbell to the outside of that knee that you're sitting down into. Keep your chest lifted the entire time. Throughout job 1, I'm gonna show you modifications and progressions so that this program truly grows with you. Over halfway there, if you need to keep the dumbbell in the middle of your chest, do so to improve your form. For 3, 2, 1, set the dumbbell down out of your way. Next and final move here, body weight, drop, squat, pivot. Dropping down into your squat. When you come up, you pivot from one side to the next. If you need a modification, sit down, step out, alternate side to side. 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop, squat, pivot. Quick pivot on the top. Try to get agile with it. Move in smoothly with good form. Chest stays lifted. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Second set. Same 3 moves. Straddle squat. Grab your dumbbell. We are definitely going to glute city. Feet shoulder width distance. Place the dumbbell between your legs. Hips hinge, knees bend. 3, 2, 1. Grab the dumbbell. It's like you're keeping your weight over the dumbbell. That's in between the space of your 2 feet, not out in front of you. The only thing looking out in front of you is your gaze. Keep your gaze forward. We move forward always together. Press those hips back, don't be shy. Last few reps, 3, 2, 1. Alternating lateral lunge with the chop. 3, 2, 1. From side to side. Focus on your form, 30 seconds here. Return that dumbbell to the middle of your chest. And if you're modifying, keep it in the middle of your chest. With job 1, I'll always meet you where you're at. And I'll challenge you so that you grow, that we grow together. Last few reps. 3, 2, 1. Set the dumbbell out of your way. Drop, squat, pivot. 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop and pivot. So rather than exploding up in that jump squat, you're gonna give me that pivot. Put a little flavor on it. For 3, 2, 1. Time, rest. Third block complete. Fourth and final block, and I've saved the best for last. Jacob's Peaks. You remember those 3 bodyweight moves? Bear Mando, chop and lift, drop, squat, pivot. We're putting them together. 15 seconds each with a 15-second recovery, 4 times. Get ready to bring the intensity. I want you to bring your best. This is where we hit it. This is where we reach new heights. First move, Bear Mando, bear plank position to start it. Everyone on the floor, job 1 crew, are you ready? At home, I'm right here with you. 3, 2, 15 seconds. Even if you've chosen the option to take this into a commando, I want you moving at your best for 15 seconds. Chop in, lift in 3, 2, 1. Back up, chop in, lift. 15 seconds. Quickly into that next move. Bringing now even more intensity. Focusing on the core. Get ready to drop, squat, pivot. 3, 2, 1. Drop, squat, pivot. 15 seconds. This is where you see what you're capable of. Last 3, 2, 1. 15-second recovery. Let's do it again. 3 more times. Way to bring the intensity. Back on the floor with me. Bear plank position. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, down, up, up. Keep those knees off the floor if you're in that bear plank hold. Use the strength of your arms. Chop and lift. 3, 2, 1. Back up. Chop and lift. Make sure you're sitting down and driving those fists on the outside of your knee. You got it, podcast. Drop, squat, pivot. 3, 2, 1. Sit it down and pivot. Even if you're taking the modification and you're stepping out, you're getting low into that squat and you're moving quickly for 3, 2, 1. Time. 15-second recovery. We are halfway. This is the hardest part. You either want to give in or give it all you can. 5 seconds. Bear mandos in 3, 2, 1. Down, down, up, up. Keep those shoulders over the wrists, over the elbows. Engage the core. Chop and lift. 3, 2, 1. Chop and lift. Rise up to the balls of your feet. Even higher than before. You're already halfway. 3, 2, 1. Drop, squat, pivot. Don't forget that pivot. Most important part. Push through that fatigue. 3, 2, 1. Back down on the floor. Rest, recover. This is it. What challenges your body shapes your mind. Remember that going into this last and final peak. 5 seconds out. Bear mandos. 3, 2, 1. Down, down, up, up. Final peak. Chop and lift right ahead of us. In 3, 2, 1. Chop and lift. You feel your best when you're trying your best, and that's all I ask. Drop, squat, pivot. 3, 2, 1. Drop, squat, pivot. Pivot. Don't forget the pivot. Halfway, halfway. 3, 2, 1. Time. Way to show up for yourself. Take a minute here to recover as we get into our stretch. I want you to split the stance, open up the chest. It should feel good when you show up for you. And as you show up for so many other people in your life, I will show up for you each and every day. Switch sides. We truly are in this together. Now, if you've done job 1 before, consider this your promotion. And if you're new to job 1, well, here's your new job. Release. And if it couldn't get any better than that, when you unlock the job 1 super block, you will have access to my first cycling super block, Bike 1, where we get the job done on the bike. So as we say in job 1, let's take action. Contact your body partner today so that you can have access to both of these super blocks and we can get to work.